Our rehearsals are great. We've got a lot of space to rehearse, we've got a lot of time.
Definitely helps you learn to work in a group and kind of understand what it's like being in a band.
Every term we have a new genre to learn and play the music of.
We have about 4 hours of that a week, and they're really fun. For the first few terms we get put in different bands and we have to learn how to play to suit that style and perform to suit that style. The gigs are really fun. We learn how to play with big stages and with small stages and to different crowds. We did a gig at the Forum in Tunbridge Wells, which is a well-known music venue.
We played at the Grey Lady, the Forum, Cassidy's pub and at the college.
The ones outside the college are fantastic because they give you a real world experience.
We also do gigs at the college in our theatre, which is really big and it's got a lovely big stage.
It makes you feel like you're some kind of an actual official musician with a massive crew behind you.
They're incredibly fun and definitely get you a lot more experience. It's helped my confidence so much and made me learn kind of how to act on stage, how to interact with the audience, what's the best way of segueing, all those kind of little details that you can only really learn from being on a stage and all the variety of venues.
In history, we just check the history of music. Yeah, that's what we do in history.
I love history because we learn about the bands that we're playing songs from that term. We were learning about how they made their music and how they performed and what things they used to create their music.
We've learned a lot in the New Orleans topic especially, as there was a lot to cover because it's such a diverse city of music.
We learned a lot about the history and the culture from New Orleans and how that influenced all of their music.
Another lesson we have is business, a lot about stuff like record labels, censorship and copyright.
How to make money or how people have made money from music.
We've looked at record labels and management and PR and how the whole music business works.
In our business lessons we learn a lot about how we can take what we know as musicians and use it in our career.
My favourite lesson has to be composition, just because sometimes they give you a lot of freedom to kind of try and make whatever you want to make.
We learn about effects you can use and different compositional strategies.
Certain mixing and producing techniques. The production analysis is fantastic. It gives you a really, really deep sense of what everything's effects are and how this affects the final mix and sound of the song. That was really helpful for my musical development, allowed me to trace back essentially what I like the most about music and how to replicate that.
We learn a lot about how you can use music theory when you want to write a song.
It started off with an elevated level of theory than it was in secondary school.
All those kind of like things that you may not think are important, but definitely help you as a musician.